Well, good evening, everyone, and a very, very warm welcome to all of you. It's 5th of September, and I'd like to begin by wishing all the teachers, educators, our gurus, mentors out there, the ones who are joining us on the program today, a very, very happy Teachers' Day. We hope you're all well, healthy, and keeping safe during this pandemic. Well, no student can ever repay the debt to his teacher. Teachers are the foundations and pillars of a strong and educated society. Teachers are the most regarded members of any society. They're someone who constantly strive to nourish the soul of the students for a lifetime, sometimes spending a lifetime in bringing out the best in a student year after year. And Teachers' Day is celebrated on 5th of September every year to mark the importance of teachers in all of our lives. We, of course, know the day is dedicated and was, in fact, marked to be celebrated as Teachers' Day, as a tribute to late Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan, who was the former president of India and also an educator on his birth anniversary. The day is observed to honor all the educators who have dedicated their lives to the betterment of students. Now, COVID-19 changed all of our lives. For everyone on this planet, life changed for us forever. The education sector particularly saw a rapid transition, which was from switching from regular school to online classes last year. And the sector, in fact, saw a marked evolution through the COVID pandemic. Teachers from across India navigated through the pandemic from classroom to online, adapting to the new normal, while also fulfilling their duties towards nation building as the Corona warriors. The times were challenging yet exciting and interesting, and it accelerated digitization, taught them to be innovative, engaging, and pushed them to use AV tools effectively and efficiently. From embracing remote learning opportunities to being innovative, our teachers have stepped up to the plate. They deserve a pat on their back and sincere appreciation. The Teachers Excellence Awards 2021 is an initiative to recognize and felicitate the efforts made by teachers to impart quality education amidst this pandemic. It is a celebration of adaptiveness to digital teaching, innovation, and use of technology by teachers from Delhi, NCR, and Maharashtra. To begin with, we are joined here by some esteemed guests on our program today, and I'd like to introduce them, beginning with Mr. Vikram Shah, who is the Chief Business Officer at UniApply. And I'd like to welcome you, Vikram. My audiences can now see you on the stage. For all of our audiences, Vikram is with UniApply. As I just told you, he's the Chief Business Officer. His primary responsibility is to lead the UniApply business in the school segment and to ensure to serve the school administrators and parents across India. Now, school admissions, especially in India, is a massive untapped opportunity, and NPF is poised to lead a revolution there. UniApply is a school application platform for school which simplifies the school search, application, and enrollment process. Prior to joining No Paper Forms, Vikram was the Executive Director, South and Central Asia at the College Board. And the College Board is, in fact, for all of our viewers, the owner of the global entrance examinations, such as the prestigious SAT subject test. So, Vikram, welcome to our program. I'd also like to introduce Mr. B. Mahesh Sarma, who is a mentor with No Paper Forms. And Mr. Sarma is a firm believer that every individual must be afforded all the opportunities to realize their fullest possible potential. Educated by fine teachers, starting with his father, he dabbled in academia, in research-based journalism, and finally settled for counseling children and as a byproduct of influencing policy. And in his free time, he examines the connections between the Indus Valley civilization and the Dravidian civilization. In his previous avatars, he's been a teacher, an administrator, a journalist, a researcher, and a much maligned CXO level manager. So, Mahesh, thank you for joining us this evening. Welcome. I hope you're doing well and keeping safe. And thirdly, we also have Mr. Anurag Tripathi, who's the Secretary CBSE. And a very special guest this evening, Mr. Tripathi is the Secretary of the Central Board of Secondary Education. He's a 1998 batch officer of the Indian Railway Personnel Service as well. Welcome, Mr. Tripathi. We're so glad you could spare some of your most valuable time and join us this evening. So let me begin by inviting Vikram to give the welcome note. Vikram, over to you.
Thank you so much, Samriddhi, for the welcome address and kicking start the discussion with respect to the Teacher Excellence Award 2021. Warm welcome to everyone. It is an honor for me to be here in presence of such dignitaries like Mr. Anurag Tripathi, our very own Mr. Mahesh Sharma, and the team at Times of India and UniApply, aside of the principals, founders, students, parents, and our very own teachers on this auspicious day of Teachers' Day. I would like to bow down and actually thank all the teachers to actually impart a good amount of learning in the midst of pandemic to all our children across the globe. Especially we are focusing here on Delhi NCR and Maharashtra. Now, actually speaking, when we looked at this award, we felt that we need to look at this in totality with respect to the use of technology. And if you look back pre-COVID era, the use of technology in teaching was very, very limited. The teachers used to teach actually on the blackboards or the whiteboards in the school. And largely, if you see all of a sudden in the pandemic, the technology has become a tool which can also use as a catalyst for change in teaching. And when you look at that broadly from a perspective of how teachers used it in the midst of the quality and access what we have in India with respect to technology adoption as well as technology implementation, we felt that it is very much required on our part to look at that how this gap can be bridged, and eventually each and every candidate across India should be able to get a good amount of teaching online, offline, depending on whatever environment is. But clearly, from our point of view, at least at No Paper Form, which is an edtech company serving more than 450 universities in India, which is the largest cloud-based automation enrollment automation platform, we felt that it is very much on our part to support these institutions, and we supported not only more than 450 universities, but as UniApply, which is a product of No Paper Forms, at the height of pandemic, we launched this school admission app, which is helping parents and school to discover each other. In last 12 months, we have onboarded more than 1,200 schools in Delhi, NCR, and Maharashtra. They are using UniApply as one of the platform to actually reach out to parents, and vice versa. Parents are using the platform to reach out to schools for their admissions and enrollment needs. Now, if you look at this broadly from a point of view that when we are working, when we actually worked with this 1,200 schools in last 12 years, we realized that there is a issue with respect to technology adoption. And when I say a issue with technology adoption, please mind it, I'm not saying that the teachers didn't do their job. Actually, they did their job excellently by adopting technology overnight. But it was more from a delivery point of view of delivering lectures on Zoom, on Google Meet, on all other platforms. But we feel as a company that from using of technology, then imparting a learning, which is a valuable thing for a student, how teachers have fared. During this last 12 months, we actually got to learn a lot of stories on super gurus who have gone extra mile in terms of creating a environment where they can actually teach online. Some of the stories actually are eye-opening stories in front of us. Some teachers actually spend money from their own salaries, from their own pocket, to buy instruments to teach online, which is I think across the globe, and especially in India, many teachers actually did that. So we felt that from that Super Guru series, if we can launch something like a Teacher Excellence Award, which can help us as a society to recognize teachers who have gone extra mile, not only in adopting technology, but actually using the technology to impart that learning. We felt it is our duty, it is our responsibility to recognize these teachers, and hence we launched this Teachers Excellence Award 2021. And obviously the Times of India actually joined the bandwagon on what we launched. Out of the 3,100 entries which we got for this award, now today we are ready with the winners. The team actually spent a lot of time, sleepless nights in actually looking at each and every application which we have got from this 3,100 teachers. And I don't want to actually steal the thunder of these teachers who are actually waiting. And as I speak, I'm having goosebumps. So before I hand it over to Mahesh sir, who will talk about the methodology and how we actually launched this entire award, I would like to just quote APJ Abdul Kalam, where he actually praised, and he has a lot of quotes on teaching. One of his quotes on this Teacher Day, before I end, is, "Teachers are backbone of any country, the pillar upon which all aspirations are converted into realities." So once again, I thank all the teachers who actually spent sleepless nights in teaching students, imparting learning during the pandemic times. Thank you so much to all the teachers. Thank you, Samriddhi. Over to you. You are on mute, Samriddhi.
Yeah, sorry. Thank you, Vikram. Thank you once again for talking to all of us here, to all of our audiences. And I'd like to now move on to Mr. B. Mahesh Sharma to tell our audiences more about the awards criteria and about the selection process. Over to you.
Thank you. Good evening. And good evening to all the dignitaries on this digital dais and scores of teachers who are viewing us on different platforms. I should start with the caveat and the clarification. Teaching is such a nebulous, such a personal, such an intricate process that one word from the teacher at the right time could actually change the way a child perceives and moves in its life. It has that kind of power and ability to set directions for millions of children. Now, to bring that process down to a set of quantified data and say this is the best is in some sense a violation of the teaching process. So I must apologize to most of the teachers on that count. But still, good deeds must be respected, must be appreciated, must be applauded. So the objective of the award is not only to recognize great teachers, but also to bring these stories out in the public domain so that it gets replicated. Because primarily, technology was good to have until COVID happened, and overnight, you had a situation where technology is a must-have. That's the only way you could reach out to children, and teachers have done a wonderful job. Of the 3,100 applications which we received, each one is a case by itself. Some of them exceptionally good, some of them very good. Most of them have tried. There are very few cases where there is a lack of want of trying on the part of the teacher. Resources were a constraint for some of them. Access was a constraint for some of them. We've had a teacher who had to travel some distance to get a internet to put the application on board. Now you can imagine the kind of effort he must have put to teach his children. There was a teacher who walked 17 kilometers every day to deliver the lectures. Amazing case studies. What we actually did was that there were 4 major criteria we looked at. That a lot of teachers did speak to us about what kind of technologies they used. There was a litany of list of technologies they have used. A lot of teachers spoke about what they did offline. A lot of teachers spoke about what technology they used to what effect. But we were looking for cases which moved beyond these 4 hygiene factors. We were looking for cases where, having used a particular technology, what impact does it have on the child? Did the child receive the technology in the same manner? Did technology have a mitigating impact for the child? Did it have a supplementary impact on the child, or did it actually complement what they were doing offline earlier? And interesting cases came about. There were instances where, in arts and dance and music, teachers were more happy delivering it online because the sheer amount of resources they could command suddenly was worldwide. If I'm going to teach history, if it is a digital medium, I could actually show the Parthenian. I could probably show Gandhi Museum. I could probably show the pyramids. So suddenly it opened up a lot of opportunity for teachers, and that came out very well in the presentations. what we did, we created a relatively robust criteria. And this is our first attempt at ranking something as nebulous as teaching. We first looked at hygiene factors. We shortlisted about 1,600 application forms which are complete in all respects. And then we had examined them section-wise. And we had allocated about 30% weight for their usage of technology. The kind of technologies they have used, both offline, online, both hardware, software, proprietary, non-proprietary, we looked at that and discounted constraints of resources for some schools. Some others are, like IB schools, are very, very resource oriented. Most CBSE schools are not. They work with exceptionally tight resource constraints. So we had accounted for that and then looked at how this usage of technology has benefited their children. We looked at user cases. There was one teacher, she hadn't applied. She had actually begun applying, and halfway through, she couldn't complete the application. And she wrote to us saying, you should ask my students. I don't have anything to say. And she stopped. Interestingly, 4 of her students had nominated her. And their nominations were worth reading. And when we contacted the teacher later to verify, I was feeling more happy than the teacher. I think the biggest award, more than the award, more than the recognition, more than anything else, a teacher becomes complete when a student goes back and acknowledges what she's contributed. A teacher finally is a ladder. And it is with that spirit that we have looked at the awards, and we congratulate every winner. They deserve every bit of it. We also congratulate every applicant. They have done wonderfully well. It is just that in any award, there is some winners. I think that's the only thing which differentiates the winners and the other teachers. Thank you to all the teachers for applying for this, and we hope we will continue to award them in the coming years as well. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
Yes, well, indeed. Thank you, Mr. Sarma. And you rightly said there are, of course, just a few winners, but it goes without saying that we congratulate and appreciate the effort of each and every teacher out there who held on to the hands of his pupil and, made that effort to impart education even during this pandemic through online teaching. So we thank all of them nevertheless. Moving on, Ms. Anurag Tripathi, I've introduced you to our audiences. He's a secretary CBSE, and we're so glad you could join us this evening on our program. I'll request you now to deliver the keynote address. He was right here with us. Mr. Anurag Tripathi? Yeah. Hi, welcome, sir. And over to you.
Sir, you are on mute.
Yeah, good evening to all of you. Thank you, समृद्धि, मुझे इस प्लेटफॉर्म पर इनवाइट करने के लिए, एंड मिस्टर विक्रम एंड महेश एक यूनिक, एक नोबल कॉज के लिए जो आज टीचर्स को स्पेशली जो नेशन बिल्डिंग में सबसे आगे रहते हैं उनको सम्मानित करने के लिए इस पूरे प्लेटफॉर्म को आपके प्रयास की मैं सराहना करता हूं। और आज इस टीचर्स डे के अवसर पर 5 सितंबर जो डॉक्टर सर्वपल्ली राधाकृष्णन का जन्मदिन माना जाता है, हमारे देश के राष्ट्रपति रहे हैं, शिक्षक रहे हैं, वाइस चांसलर रहे हैं, राजदूत रहे, एम्बेसडर रहे हैं और देश के प्रेसिडेंट रहे हैं, जिन्होंने एजुकेशन के क्षेत्र में बहुत सारे कार्य किए हैं। उनके जन्मदिन को याद करते हुए आज जो टीचर्स डे सेलिब्रेट किया जा रहा है, उसकी आप सबको शुभकामनाओं। देश के लाखों करोड़ों शिक्षकों को मेरी हार्दिक शुभकामना। हम में से हर किसी के जीवन के निर्माण में किसी न किसी शिक्षा का योगदान रहा है। किसी भी बच्चे के निर्माण में, किसी भी नागरिक के निर्माण में, किसी भी व्यक्ति के निर्माण में जो 2 सबसे महत्वपूर्ण लोग होते हैं, एक पेरेंट्स होते हैं, फादर एंड मदर, और एक टीचर होता है। और कहीं ना कहीं इन दोनों का रोल एज ए टीचर होता है। दोनों बच्चों को ग्रूम करते हैं, डेवलप करते हैं, मोटिवेट करते हैं। उनकी जो इनहेरेंट, जो इनबिल्ट कैपेसिटी है, जो क्वालिटी है, उसको एक्सप्लोर करते हैं और उन्हें गाइड करते हैं, मेंटर करते हैं। जिन देशों ने एजुकेशन को, टीचर्स को अपनी टॉप प्रायोरिटी पे रखा है, वो देश इस दुनिया में सबसे पहले डेवलप हुए। और जिन देशों ने अपनी एजुकेशन को, अपने टीचर्स को लास्ट प्रायोरिटी रखा, प्रायोरिटाइज नहीं किया, वो देश अभी भी जूझ रहे हैं प्रगति को लेकर के, विकास को लेकर के। हम सब एजुकेशन को लेकर के जब वेस्टर्न कंट्रीज और स्कैंडिनेवियन कंट्रीज की बात करते हैं, तो डिफरेंस सबसे बड़ा यही है कि वहां एजुकेशन उनके टॉप प्रायोरिटी में है, टीचर्स उनके टॉप मोस्ट सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट कैटेगरी में माने जाते हैं। क्योंकि एक टीचर वो होता है जो बच्चों को शेप देता है, सिटीजन्स को शेप देता है, देश को सुटेबल पर्सन बनाता है। जब हम टीचर्स की बात करते हैं तो हमारे सामने बचपन से 3 सबसे बड़े उदाहरण दिए जाते हैं, और मैं रिपीट करना चाहूंगा क्योंकि नॉर्मली वो मंच पर दिए जाते हैं, स्पीचेज में दिए जाते हैं। 3 बेस्ट एग्जाम्पल जो टीचर के लिए दिए जाते हैं। पहला, टीचर एक कुम्हार की तरह होता है जो बर्तन बनाता है। माना जाता है कि जैसे कच्ची मिट्टी होती है, उसको किसी भी शेप में ढाला जा सकता है। एक कुम्हार उस कच्ची मिट्टी को अपने हाथों से किसी भी शेप में ढाल देता है, तमाम भांति भांति के रंग के, रूप के, हर तरह के बर्तनों का निर्माण करता है। और ऐसा माना जाता है कि वैसे ही बच्चे होते हैं, इनोसेंट होते हैं, अभी इमेच्योर होते हैं, अभी जो कुछ सिखाया जाएगा बचपन में वो मिट्टी के, कुम्हार के मिट्टी के घड़े की तरह शेप ले लेंगे। और इसीलिए कहा जाता है कि टीचर कुम्हार की तरह होता है जो बच्चों को अपने हाथों से एक शेप देता है, अलग अलग रूप, अलग अलग रंग, अलग अलग भूमिकाओं में समाज के लिए तैयार करता है। जैसे कुम्हार दुकानें सजाता है, वैसे ही टीचर अपने बच्चों का निर्माण करके देश और दुनिया के सामने छोड़ देता है। एक दूसरा उदाहरण दिया जाता है टीचर का। टीचर मूर्तिकार होता है। एक मूर्तिकार क्या करता है? उसको एक पत्थर मिलता है, एक सामान्य सा पत्थर मिलता है, उसको छेनी और हथौड़ी से गढ़ता है और धीरे धीरे उसमें अक्स निखारता है। और वो मूर्तिकार एक सामान्य से पत्थर को भगवान का रूप दे देता है, जीवंत कर देता है। जैसे मिट्टी है उसको रूप दे दिया, जैसे पत्थर है उसको रूप दे दिया, वैसे टीचर अपने बच्चों को मूर्तिकार की तरह एक शेप देता है। बच्चे रॉ मटेरियल की तरह होते हैं, ऑलरेडी सब कुछ इनबिल्ट होता है, इनहेरेंट होता है। जो उनका जेनेटिक कोड है, जेनेटिक स्ट्रक्चर ऑलरेडी डिसाइडेड है। टीचर डिकोडिंग करता है। टीचर अंदर से जो चीजें इनहेरेंट हैं उनको शेप देता है, उनको एक्सप्लोर करता है, उनको चार्ज करता है, उनको बच्चों को एक गाइड की भूमिका में रहता है। मूर्तिकार जैसे एक मूर्ति को गढ़ता है, वैसे ही टीचर उन बच्चों को गढ़ता है, एक शेप देता है। टीचर को नया कुछ नहीं करना होता, लेकिन उसके जो हाथ होते हैं वो कुम्हार की तरह और मूर्तिकार की तरह एक नया रूप दे देते हैं। मूर्तिकार ना हो, कुम्हार ना हो तो दुनिया की चीजें नहीं देखेंगे, और टीचर ना हो तो वैसे ही अलग अलग रूप, अलग अलग रंग, अलग अलग भूमिकाओं में जो बच्चे तैयार किए जाते हैं, जो नागरिक बनाए जाते हैं, उनका बनना लगभग असंभव हो जाएगा। एक तीसरा उदाहरण दिया जाता है माली का। माली क्या करता है? एक बीज लेता है और जमीन में गाड़ देता है, खाद पानी प्रकाश देता है, समय समय पर उसकी केयर करता है। वो क्या करता है? एक वातावरण देता है। हर बीज में वृक्ष बनने की क्षमता होती है। आप सोचिए, उस बीज को बंद करके आप कहीं रख दें, क्या वो वृक्ष बनेगा? नहीं। लेकिन आप उसको वातावरण दे दें, आप उसको एटमॉस्फेयर दे दें, वो वृक्ष फलदार वृक्ष बन जाएगा। सैकड़ों हजारों वर्षों तक अपनी सेवाएं देगा, फल भी देगा, लकड़ियां भी देगा, छाया भी देगा, ऑक्सीजन भी देगा, सब कुछ देगा बिना किसी चीज के मांगे हुए। वैसे टीचर होता है। बच्चे बीज की तरह होते हैं, सीड की तरह होते हैं। उसको मालूम होता है कि बच्चों में सीड रूप में सारा जेनेटिक कोड इनबिल्ट है, उसे नया कुछ नहीं करना। लेकिन वो सीड खराब ना हो जाए, वो बच्चे कहीं ऐसा ना हो कि वो डेवलप ही ना करें, ऐसे ही रह जाए। और ऐसा होता है। देश के लाखों करोड़ों विद्यार्थी जिनको शिक्षा नहीं मिलती, अच्छी शिक्षा नहीं मिलती, राइट एजुकेशन नहीं मिलती, तो ऐसे ही रह जाते हैं। और इसीलिए हम देखते हैं कि इस देश में लगभग 40 करोड़ लोग बिलो पॉवर्टी लाइन है, जिनको 2 टाइम का फूड नहीं मिल पा रहा है। एक शिक्षक क्या करता है, उस बीज को, उस बच्चे को एक अच्छा वातावरण देता है। कैसे देता है? अपनी पेडागोजी के द्वारा, टीचिंग लर्निंग प्रोसेस के द्वारा, अपनी कम्युनिकेशन स्किल के द्वारा, अपने लव एंड अफेक्शन के द्वारा, भांति रूपों से बच्चों को सिखाने का प्रयास करता है। माली भी यही करता है, माली भी यही करता है और टीचर भी यही करता है। ये तीसरा उदाहरण जो माली का है कि टीचर माली की तरह, गार्डनर की तरह उस बीज को एटमॉस्फेयर देता है। इमेजिन करिए कि टीचर अपने स्कूल में क्या करते हैं। एक टीचर अपने स्कूल में जब बच्चे आते हैं उसकी क्लास में उनका वेलकम करता है, उनके साथ इमोशनली कनेक्ट होता है, बहुत प्यार से उनको रखता है, उनकी पर्सनल प्रॉब्लम्स को सॉल्व करता है, उनको मोटिवेट करता है, उन्हें गाइड करता है। जब वो कोई बुक या कोई चैप्टर या कुछ पढ़ाना होता है तो बच्चों में एक इंक्विजिटिवनेस क्रिएट करता है, प्रश्न पूछता है, उनके अंदर एक तरह की क्वेश्चनिंग पावर डेवलप करता है, उनको स्किल्ड करता है, तमाम सारी क्षमताओं का विकास करता है। कैसे करता है? अपने इन्हीं रूटीन क्लासेस के द्वारा एक टीचर अपने बच्चों में तमाम सारी स्किल्स और कॉम्पिटेंसीज डेवलप करता है, बोलने की, सुनने की, पढ़ने की, समझने की, जिसको कम्युनिकेशन स्किल कहते हैं, उसे डेवलप करता है। किसी भी समस्या का समाधान करने के लिए सिचुएशन क्रिएट करता है टीचर, उसी क्लासरूम में, उन्हीं सब्जेक्ट्स में, उन्हीं सोशल साइंस, साइंस, फिजिक्स, केमिस्ट्री, मैथ, बायो में ऐसी सिचुएशन लेकर के आता है जब बच्चे देश, दुनिया और समाज की नई नई समस्याओं का समाधान सीखते हैं। वो प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग सिखाता है, पूरी क्लास को एक टीम में लेकर चलता है, कोलैबोरेटिव वे में लेकर चलता है, और कोलैबोरेटिव होने की इंपॉर्टेंस बच्चों को सिखाता है। वो दिखाता है कि एक रहोगे, यूनाइट रहोगे, मिल करके काम करोगे तो प्रोडक्टिविटी बढ़ेगी, विकास ज्यादा होगा। तो कोलैबोरेटिव नेचर सिखाता है, क्रिएटिविटी सिखाता है। उसको मालूम है टीचर को कि हर बच्चे में नया नया करने की क्षमता है। टीचर को पता होता है कि इस दुनिया में कोई बच्चा दूसरे जैसा पैदा नहीं हुआ। यूनिकनेस यही है, हर बच्चा अपने आप में यूनिक है, और वो टीचर उन बच्चे के उस यूनिकनेस को उसे बताता है, उसे मोटिवेट करता है, और नए नए क्रिएटिव चीजों को आगे आकर के बढ़ने के लिए, एक्सपेरिमेंट करने के लिए, आविष्कार करने के लिए, समस्याओं का समाधान करने के लिए तैयार करता है। तो एक टीचर माली की तरह एक अच्छा एटमॉस्फेयर देता है और बच्चों में स्किल्स का विकास करता है, लीडरशिप का विकास करता है, सोशल स्किल का विकास करता है, फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी का विकास करता है। ये तीन उदाहरण हमेशा प्राचीन काल से टीचर्स के लिए दिए जाते हैं। आज इस शिक्षक दिवस के अवसर पर मैं अपने सारे टीचर से जो आज सम्मानित हो रहे हैं और जिन्होंने उनको सम्मान के स्तर तक पहुंचाया है, उनको भी, जो उनकी टीम है, जो उनके साथी हैं, जो उनके प्रिंसिपल हैं, जो उनके पेरेंट्स हैं, जो उनके स्टूडेंट्स हैं, उनको भी मैं ये निवेदन करना चाहूंगा कि हम अपने क्लासरूम की टीचिंग लर्निंग प्रोसेस को एक बार रिव्यू करके देखें कि कितनी जॉयफुल है, कितनी एक्सपीरियंशियल है, कितनी एक्सपेरिमेंटल है, कितने बच्चे क्रिएटिव और इनोवेटिव होकर के वहां से निकल रहे हैं। ये भी देखने की जरूरत है कि वो अपने टीचर्स को मुड़ करके कैसे देखते हैं, कितना रेस्पेक्ट करते हैं, कितना ऑनर करते हैं। एक टीचर की ये भी जिम्मेदारी है कि एक टीचर्स को लेकर के एक तरह की भूख पैदा करे कि देश के अच्छे युवा टीचर बनने के लिए लालायित हो। फिनलैंड में, स्कैंडिनेवियन कंट्रीज फिनलैंड है, वहां जो हमारे यहाँ यूपीएससी का रोल है, जैसे यूनियन पब्लिक सर्विस कमीशन जो क्लास 1 ऑफिसर लेके आती है, वहां टीचर का रोल यूपीएससी से बड़ा है। वहां वो वीआईपी का दर्जा प्राप्त है। और नॉट ओनली फिनलैंड, बहुत सारे कंट्रीज हैं जहां टीचर को रेस्पेक्ट, फैसिलिटीज, रिक्रूटमेंट की तमाम सारी चीजें, ट्रांसफर, पोस्टिंग्स, लिबर्टी, बहुत सारी चीजें उनको प्राप्त है। उस प्रोफेशन में जाना उन्हें अच्छा लगता है। आज जरूरत है इस चीज की, हम टीचर्स के प्रति जो रेस्पेक्ट, ऑनर, सम्मान, देखिए हम मंच पर एक बार सम्मानित करते हैं। टीचर बड़ा सामान्य व्यक्ति होता है, तो कहते हैं ना, हम अपने पुराने टीचर को याद करें तो वही टीचर याद आता है जो साइकिल से स्कूल आता है, एक ही कपड़ा उसके शरीर पर दिखाई पड़ता है, लेकिन ईमानदारी से सवेरे 7 से लेकर के 2 तक वो बच्चों को सब कुछ देने का प्रयास करता है, कभी गलत काम नहीं करता, कभी गलत चीज नहीं सिखाता। वो टीचर वहीं का वहीं रह जाता है। टीचर रास्ता तो दिखाता लेकिन उसका रास्ता कभी खत्म नहीं होता है। तो आज इस अवसर पर यह जरूरत है देखने की पूरी नई शिक्षा नीति जो 2020 आई है, आपकी जो नई शिक्षा नीति आई हुई हमारे सामने, एजुकेशन पॉलिसी, उसमें सेंटर ऑफ अट्रैक्शन टीचर को रखा गया है। टीचर जितना इफेक्टिव होगा, जितना कॉम्पिटेंट होगा, जितना स्किल्ड होगा, जितना ट्रेंड होगा, जितना जॉयफुल होगा, जितना पेडागोजिकल लीडरशिप रखने वाला होगा, जितना अपनी टीचिंग को आर्ट इंटीग्रेटेड करेगा, स्पोर्ट्स इंटीग्रेटेड करेगा, सब्जेक्ट इंटीग्रेटेड करेगा, एंजॉयफुल बनाएगा, जितना ज्यादा अपने क्लासरूम को, अपनी लर्निंग प्रोसेस को एम्प्लॉयबल बनाएगा, लाइफ के लिए यूजफुल बनाएगा, उतना ही ज्यादा वो टीचर सफल होगा। ये एजुकेशन पॉलिसी कहती है। और इसके लिए एजुकेशन पॉलिसी हमें सजेस्ट करती है किस तरीके से हम सोसाइटी में एक रेस्पेक्ट क्रिएट करें, किस तरीके से हम गवर्नमेंट और प्राइवेट सेक्टर में उनकी फैसिलिटीज को पर्सनल ग्रोथ के लेकर के आगे बढ़ें, किस तरीके से हम अपने उन बच्चों को जो बेस्ट अचीव कर रहे हैं टीचर बनने के लिए मोटिवेट करें, प्रेरित करें। पूरी क्लास में एक टीचर बच्चों से अगर एक प्रश्न पूछे कि इसमें से कौन टीचर बनना चाहता है, 40 में से 4 बच्चे भी हाथ नहीं उठाएंगे। ऐसा क्यों? और फिर हम कैसे उम्मीद करें कि देश को अच्छे टीचर मिलेंगे? और जब टीचर ही नहीं मिलेंगे, मेंटर ही नहीं मिलेंगे, तो विकास कहां से होगा? ना अच्छे डॉक्टर बनेंगे, ना अच्छे इंजीनियर बनेंगे, ना अच्छे ऑफिसर बनेंगे, ना अच्छे पॉलिटिशियन मिलेंगे। और यह डिफेक्ट कंट्री को देखना पड़ रहा है। रोट लर्निंग करके तमाम सारी पोजीशन लेने के बावजूद हमारे इन्हीं बच्चों में एथिक्स और वैल्यूज कहीं दिखाई नहीं पड़ती। सोसाइटी के लिए कंट्रीब्यूशन कहीं दिखाई नहीं पड़ता। एक दूसरे की मदद के लिए कभी हाथ दिखते नहीं है। अपने पर्सनल ग्रोथ तो दिखती है, लेकिन नेचर को लेकर, एनवायरनमेंट को लेकर, सोसाइटी को लेकर, पॉवर्टी को लेकर, कंट्री को लेकर क्यों नहीं दिखता? कहीं ना कहीं एक बहुत बड़ा गैप हमारे एजुकेशन सिस्टम में चल रहा है। देखिए, जॉब मिलना एक चीज है, लेकिन उस पोजीशन को मेंटेन करना, आपको इस देश ने बहुत कुछ दिया है, माँ बाप ने बहुत कुछ दिया है, सोसाइटी ने बहुत कुछ दिया है, और नेचर तो सब कुछ बिना किसी फीस के देती है। कोविड में ऑक्सीजन के लिए लोग तरस रहे थे। नेचर लाखों करोड़ों ही नहीं, अनलिमिटेड ऑक्सीजन का भंडार हमें फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट देती है। पानी के लिए लोग तरसते हैं, हमारे पास अनलिमिटेड रिसोर्सेज हैं। तो एजुकेशन में कहीं ना कहीं एक गैप आ रहा है, जहां हमको मुड़ करके देखना पड़ेगा। आज इस टीचर्स डे के अवसर पर मैं देश के समस्त टीचर्स को रिगार्ड करता हूं, रेस्पेक्ट करता हूं, ऑनर करता हूं, और गवर्नमेंट और सोसाइटी दोनों से गुजारिश करता हूं कि अपनी टॉप प्रायोरिटी आपको शिक्षा को, टीचर्स को, एजुकेशन को, लर्निंग को रखना पड़ेगा। अन्यथा हमारी प्रगति बहुत धीरे धीरे होगी। 70 वर्ष बीत जाने के बावजूद हम, जब हमारा सेंसस होता है, हम वर्ल्ड लेवल पे बहुत पीछे चले जाते हैं। 2009 में पीसा के टेस्ट में हम 74 में 72 रहते हैं। एसर की रिपोर्ट करती है कि हमारे 85% बच्चे अनएम्प्लॉयबल हैं, क्योंकि स्किल्ड नहीं है, क्योंकि कॉम्पिटेंट नहीं है। डिग्री तो मिल गई, बोलना नहीं आता, लिखना नहीं आता, कन्विंस करना नहीं आता, डिसीजन लेना नहीं आता, क्रिएट करना नहीं आता। ये रिपोर्टें कहती हैं। तो कहीं ना कहीं परिवर्तन अब आवश्यक और जरूरी है, और वो करने के लिए हमें टीचर्स की ब्रिगेड को तैयार करना होगा, ट्रेंड करना होगा, मोटिवेट करना होगा, चार्ज करना होगा। आपका एक छोटा सा प्रयास, ये बहुत बड़ा प्रयास है, जो मैं इतनी देर से कह रहा हूं कि आप अवार्ड दे रहे हैं, आप मोटिवेट कर रहे हैं, आप उन्हें रिकॉग्नाइज कर रहे हैं, आप उनकी रेस्पेक्ट कर रहे हैं, लेकिन इन चीजों को बहुत तेजी से, बहुत बृहद गति से बढ़ाना होगा। अदरवाइज ये छोटे से बलून की तरह समाज में आएंगे और फिर दिखाई नहीं पड़ेंगे। ये पूरे लोगों को जुटना होगा। हम में से आज जितने लोग सुन रहे हैं, बहुत सारे टीचर ज्वाइन किए हुए हैं, बहुत सारे इंडस्ट्रीज के लोग होंगे। कितने ऐसे ऑफिसर्स हैं, जब उनके कमरे में कोई टीचर आता है तो खड़े होकर के उसका स्वागत करते हैं। कितने ऐसे पॉलिटिशियंस, एमपी, एमएलएज हैं, जब उनके पास कोई टीचर मदद लेने के लिए आता है तो उसकी मदद ही नहीं करते, अपने घर के दरवाजे तक छोड़ने जाते हैं। कितने ऐसे सरकारी तंत्र हैं, अगर टीचर अपने ट्रांसफर, पोस्टिंग, प्रमोशन को लेकर के दर दर भटकता है तो प्रायोरिटी देते हुए उसकी सही जगह पर उसको पहुंचा देते हैं। जब ये चीजें उसको नहीं मिलती हैं, जब उसको रेस्पेक्ट भी नहीं मिलेगी, फैसिलिटीज भी नहीं मिलेंगी, तो फिर वो यही सोचेगा कि ठीक है, हमारा अपना काम बस यहीं तक है। तो ये सोसाइटी को भी ये जरूरत है कि जिन टीचर से आप उम्मीद करते हैं कि आपके बच्चों को आइंस्टीन बनाएं, आर्किमिडीज बनाएं, जिस टीचर से आप उम्मीद करते हैं कि आपके बच्चों को आईआईटी का इंजीनियर बनाएं, डॉक्टर बनाएं, जिन टीचर से आप उम्मीद करते हैं कि आपके बच्चों को राष्ट्रपति और प्रधानमंत्री के लायक कैपेबिलिटी, कॉम्पिटेंसी और स्किल डेवलप करें, जिन टीचर से आप एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं कि आपके बच्चों को आईएएस के लिए तैयार करें, उन टीचर्स को आपको रिकॉग्नाइज करना होगा, रेस्पेक्ट करनी होगी, उनके सामने पहुंच करके उन्होंने अपने सर माथे पर बिठाना होगा। और जब वो हाईली मोटिवेटेड, इससे ज्यादा टीचर कुछ नहीं चाहता, टीचर इससे ज्यादा कुछ नहीं चाहता। एक माँ अपने बच्चों से क्या चाहती है? उसका बेटा देश का प्रधानमंत्री बन जाओ, क्या चाहती है? इतने ना कि उसका बेटा उसको याद रखे, रेस्पेक्ट दे, सम्मान दे, सहारा बने, इतना ही चाहती है, और कुछ नहीं चाहती। वही टीचर करता है। टीचर अपने बच्चों से, अपने पेरेंट्स से, अपने कलीग से, अपने प्रिंसिपल से, अपने सोसाइटी मेंबर से, अपने देश से रिकॉग्निशन चाहता है, रेस्पेक्ट चाहता है, और छोटी छोटी फैसिलिटीज जिसके लिए वो लायक है उसको चाहता है कि उसे प्रायोरिटी से मिले। तो डियर टीचर्स एंड प्रिंसिपल जो आज इस सम्मान समारोह में ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं, मैं आपको शुभकामना देता हूं, बधाई देता हूं, आपसे निवेदन करता हूं कि 21वीं शताब्दी में जो हमारी नई शिक्षा नीति आई हुई है उसके केंद्र आप हैं, और ये लागू तभी होगी जब आप प्रयास करेंगे। और इस प्रयास के लिए आपको रोट लर्निंग से कहीं न कहीं नई पेडागोजी पर अपने को शिफ्ट करना होगा। ज्ञान आज से 50 वर्ष पहले जरूरत थी। नॉलेज वर्चू कही जाती थी, लेकिन आज नॉलेज को शिफ्ट कर दिया गया है एक्सपेरिमेंट पर, आज नॉलेज को शिफ्ट कर दिया गया है लाइफ इंटीग्रेट करके, आज नॉलेज शिफ्ट हो गई यूजफुलनेस पे, एम्प्लॉयबिलिटी पे। तो ज्ञान जो आप क्लास में दे रहे हैं उसको कितना जीवन से जोड़ते हैं, विषयों से जोड़ते हैं, उपयोगी बनाते हैं, और कितना नए नए ज्ञान के लिए क्रिएटिविटी डेवलप करते हैं, यहां डियर टीचर्स आपको शिफ्ट करना होगा। और जिस दिन आप ये प्रतिज्ञा करेंगे, अपने को ट्रेंड करेंगे, सीखेंगे, नई पेडागोजीज के साथ अपने क्लासरूम में जाएंगे, अपनी आर्ट को, अपनी स्टोरी टेलिंग को, अपनी संवाद शैली को, अपनी थिएटर कला को, अपनी कम्युनिकेशन स्किल को डेवलप करेंगे, जिस दिन आप तमाम सारी पेडागोजीज के साथ नई नई चीजें बच्चों को सिखाएंगे, उस दिन नई शिक्षा नीति भी लागू होना शुरू होगी, और बच्चों के अंदर वो सारी स्किल्स और कैपेबिलिटीज डेवलप होना शुरू हो जाएंगी जिसकी नई शिक्षा नीति उम्मीद करती है। अपनी इन्हीं बातों के साथ मैं आपका सम्मान करता हूं, आदर करता हूं, और आपको इनवाइट करता हूं एज ए सेक्रेटरी सीबीएसई। आप कभी भी आमंत्रित हैं, जब भी दिल्ली आए या दिल्ली में हैं, आप जरूर आए, हम आपको अपनी चाय के लिए आमंत्रित करते हैं। जब भी आपको किसी तरह का कोई दिक्कत हो, आप कॉल कर सकते हैं, बात कर सकते हैं, मिल सकते हैं, हम आपकी समस्या का समाधान करने का प्रयास करेंगे। आपके जो टीचर्स हैं, हम उनसे भी निवेदन करते हैं कि आपको हाईली मोटिवेटेड रखें, चार्ज रखें, रेस्पेक्ट करें, पेरेंट्स आपको टॉप प्रायोरिटी दें, ऐसे हम उम्मीद करते हैं। इन्हीं बातों के साथ एक बार फिर मेरी शुभकामना और बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। थैंक यू समृद्धि, थैंक यू विक्रम एंड महेश जी, थैंक यू।
वेल, थैंक यू वेरी मच त्रिपाठी जी। आपने हम सभी से बातचीत की और बड़े ही आपने कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव अंदाज से सम अप किया कि किस तरह से एक टीचर एक मूर्तिकार की तरह, एक स्कल्पटर की तरह, एक माली की तरह और एक पॉटर की तरह, कुम्हार की तरह हमारे लाइव्स को वो शेप करते हैं। थैंक यू वंस अगेन फॉर टॉकिंग टू ऑल ऑफ अस। और इसी के साथ अब मैं मूव करना चाहूंगी, आई एम गोइंग टू मूव टू द फेलिसिटेशन सेरेमनी व्हिच आई एम श्योर all of our teachers here have been eagerly waiting for. So without any further ado, I'm going to be announcing the first the category in which they are being awarded, followed by the winner in that particular category. So to start with, our first category, all of our ladies and gentlemen, is the best teacher in political science. And the winner of this category, this is the best teacher in political science in Delhi. And the winner is Miss Alka Chawla from Maxford School, Dwarka. Let's have a round of applause for Alka Chawla. from Maxford School, Dwarka. Let's listen in.
Very good afternoon to everyone. Albert Einstein has rightly said, it is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge. It is with my great pleasure that I receive this award, and first and foremost, I am thankful to the Almighty for His grace. I am extremely grateful to the Times Group for recognizing my efforts in the education field. My heartfelt thanks to the wonderful school management of Maxford School, Dwarka, New Delhi, who provided me a platform to work with the students. A special thanks to my school principal, Ms. Priyanka Bhatkoti, who has been a great mentor and who gave us the wings to fly. I would sincerely thank my parents and my family. Without their support, it would not have been possible. What I feel is being a teacher in itself is a blessing. We as teachers are the nation builders, and we can do miracles with the students. We nurture the young minds to take lead to make this world a beautiful place. Each day when you enter your class, it brings immense opportunities for you. When you look at those smiling faces and they look at you with great hope that you are going to create their future. So being a teacher, I wish everyone a very happy Teachers' Day. Thank you so much once again, the Times Group, for giving me this wonderful opportunity. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you. That was Miss Alka Chavda giving her message, and congratulations to her on being the best teacher in political science in Delhi. Moving on to our next category, the best teacher in accountancy in the Delhi NCR area. And here the winner is Mr. Gaurav Palia from DAV Centenary Public School. Let's listen.
Hello, my dear friends. Very excited for this award. Very surprised that I have got this award because I don't think I have done anything so great in the teaching fraternity that I am getting this award. Thank you very much to UniApply. Thank you very much to Times of India. And I'm really grateful to my family members who have supported me through my journey. And I'm very much sure their support will be there in the coming years so that I can serve on the teaching fraternity in the coming years also. I'm really grateful, really thankful to my principal ma'am who has supported me in all my endeavors during all my past events. She has really motivated me always, and all my dear friends, colleagues from my own school and from my other schools of the same commerce teaching fraternity. Thank you very much from core of my heart. I always believe, and my principal also says, more hard work means reward of more hard work is more hard work. So what I'm feeling is, if I'm getting this award, it makes me more responsible and I have to work even more harder in the future so that I can keep on serving you all. Thank you, my dear friends. Take care. Namaskar.
Well, thank you and congratulations to Mr. Gaurav Palia on being the best teacher in accountancy in the NCR area. Moving on, the next category is the best teacher in accountancy in Maharashtra, in the state of Maharashtra. And the winner goes to Mrs. Anita Kaul from the Boston World School.
Hi everyone, I'm Anita Kaul from Boston World School and Rim Junior College, Pune. Honored and humbled to receive this award by UniApply and Times of India. Thank you so much for appreciating teachers' hard work even during this pandemic period. I would like to thank all my students, our trustee, Mr. Musib Reis, Dr. Farah ma'am, our principal, Mona Vedya ma'am, and my family and friends for always inspiring, supporting, motivating, and believing in me. Thank you once again, UniApply and Times of India. Thank you.
Well, congratulations to Mrs. Anita Kaul, the best teacher in accountancy in Maharashtra from the Boston World School. Moving on, the best teacher in geography now in the Delhi NCR area is Mrs. Jabita Sehgal from Bharti Public School, Swasthya Vihar, New Delhi. The best teacher in geography.
I'm so honored and grateful to be recognized as the best teacher in geography in the Teacher Excellence Award 2021 presented by UniApply and powered by the Times of India. For us, as teachers, every day is a new challenge and a task to deal with and come up with innovative solutions. The creativity in our profession is important to keep intact for keeping the students' interest in learning. I strongly believe that this award solidifies my beliefs and inspires me to work even harder. Thank you so much, UniApply and the Times of India, for giving this honor to me. Also, I would like to wish Happy Teachers' Day to all my fellow teachers. Thank you.
Congratulations to Mrs. Jabita Sehgal, the winner of the Best Teacher in Geography from the NCR area. Moving on, the Best Teacher in Geography from Maharashtra now is Miss Himali Madan from Educon International School, Pune.
My heartfelt gratitude to UniApply and to Times of India for this encouragement and this award. I'm sure this initiative of yours truly recognizes teachers' efforts all around the nation. I also want to thank my school, Educon International School, for giving me the free hand for motivating and encouraging me to be as innovative as possible. I always believe that if a child does not learn the way you teach the way the child can learn. This has helped me to become a lifelong learner. On this occasion of Teachers.
Okay, so that was Ms. Himali Madan from Educon International School, Pune. We move on from geography now to our next subject, which is physics. The best teacher in physics in the NCR area is Mrs. Monica Sindwani from Bal Bharti Public School, Rohini.
Hi, this is Monica Sandwani, PGT Physics, Bal Bharti Public School, Rohini. I am overwhelmed with gratitude to be receiving the Best Physics Teacher Award in Teaching Excellence 2021, presented by UniApply, powered by Times of India. I think it's a great deal to get recognized for your work. Thank you so much, UniApply and Times of India, for recognizing the work of teachers. Thank you so much.
Well, congratulations and thank you to you, Mrs. Monica Sinwani, for being the best teacher in physics. We move on from the NCR category in physics to now the best teacher in physics in the state of Maharashtra. And the winner is Mrs. Lalita Vivek Bhatt from Thakur College of Science and Commerce. She's not here amongst us today, but we nevertheless send across our congratulations and best wishes to Mrs. Lalita Vivek Bhatt from Thakur College of Science and Commerce, Mumbai, who is the best teacher in physics. Moving on, we move to our next category, the best teacher in business studies. And this is in the NCR area, Mrs. Sangeeta Vashisht from the Man School, Holambi Khurd, New Delhi.
Hello everyone. I wish a very happy and healthy Teachers' Day 2021 to all educators. I firmly believe that a teacher by choice is an asset for a nation. We educators have emerged as successful COVID warriors in the last 1.5 years because of our continuous learning, potential to be a change maker, and a constant support for our students. Besides, let me be very honest, we do need a pat on our back, recognition and appreciation. Here I would like to appreciate UniApply and Times of India to be a morale booster for we educators. I am blessed to receive the award for Best Teacher in Business Studies. It will help me in continuing my journey with more enthusiasm and positivity. Once again, a big thank you to all of you and the management of the Man School for giving me this opportunity. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you. That was Mrs. Sangeeta Vashisht, the winner in the Best Teacher in Business Studies category from New Delhi. Congratulations to you, ma'am. We move on to now the Best Teacher in Business Studies from the state of Maharashtra. And this award goes to Mr. Nitin Dhareshwar from JBCN International School, Oshiwara, Mumbai.
I thank you all from the bottom of my heart for recognizing my efforts and considering me worth the award. I'm truly honored to have received this award from a prestigious and esteemed organization, UniApply and the Times of India. I want to express my gratitude to my school, JBCN International, Oshiwara, Mumbai, for nominating and considering me for the award. Special thanks to my principal, Mr. Arjun Rao, for being there for us whenever we need. Our IBDP coordinator, Ms. Anna Dominguez, who is always encouraging. Also, she's the one who is instrumental in nominating me for this award. And my IGCSE coordinator, Mr. Harish Iyer, for being supportive always. Last but not the least, all my lovely students who have always shown enthusiasm and love to learn in my class and motivate me to give my best. Once again, I thank you all.
Mr. Nitin Dhareshwar from Mumbai, congratulations to you for being the best teacher in business studies. We move on now to our next subject, again a very, very important subject, which is physical education. Now, the best teacher in physical education from Delhi is Mrs. Rashmi Sagar from the GD Goenka, Dwarka, New Delhi. Let's have a round
Hello
of applause.
everyone, this is Rashmi Sagar. I am very much thankful to UniApply and the Times of India for honoring me with this prestigious award, that is Best Teacher in Physical Education. I would like to extend my gratitude towards GD Goenka Public School Dwarka for providing me this platform and their constant support, which is needed for any teacher to achieve great things. Finally, I would like to say thank you to all my dear students without whom this would have not been possible. Thank you for your trust in me. Thank you very, very much.
Well, thank you and congratulations, Mrs. Rashmi Sagar. Coming from Delhi to back to the state of Maharashtra, the best teacher in physical education from Pune now this time is Mr. Mukund Singh Negi from St. Francis de Sales School, Pune.
I would like to thank UniApply, powered by Times of India, for conferring this Best Physical Education Teacher Award. I dedicate this Teacher Excellence Award 2021 to my parents and all the people who lost their lives in this pandemic. UniApply is doing a great job by recognizing the true efforts of the teachers. I would say awards work as a booster. Award gives us a new hope, a new angle of thinking, and of course, a new enthusiasm to work more.
Well, thank you and congratulations to Mr. Mukund Singh Negi on winning that award in the physical education category, the best teacher in physical education from Maharashtra. We move on from physical education to now our next category, which is special education. Now, the best teacher in the special education in the Delhi NCR region is Mrs. Shailaja Raghavendra from Kunz Kapskolan International School, Delhi.
Good evening to everyone present. I'm so grateful to be recognized as the best teacher in special education in the Teachers Excellence Award 2021. I would like to thank my school, Kunz Kapskolan International, head of school, all the teachers and my family who have been supportive throughout. Use of technology, augmented reality to teach pretend play, symbolic play, to stimulate imagination skills, and understand human emotions is something I have adopted to help children with autism interpret social situation and learn the communication skills to express themselves. My gratitude to UniApply for this initiative to recognize and facilitate the effort made by teachers. Thank you, UniApply. Thank you, Times of India. This will truly motivate and inspire teachers to excel. Thank you.
Thank you and congratulations, Mrs. Shailja Raghavendra from Kunstapskolan International, the best teacher in special education in the Delhi NCR region. Now, the best teacher in special education from Maharashtra is Mrs. Rudri Joshi from the Gateway School of Mumbai. And here she is.
Thank you, UniApply and Times of India for honoring all teacher educators. My heartiest congratulations to other teacher educators who have been able to pull off this virtual learning year. Kudos to your hard work, effort, and happy Teachers' Day, everyone.
Thank you, Mrs. Rudri Joshi, and congratulations on being the best teacher in special education. Moving on. The next category is the best teacher in Marathi. And this one goes to Mrs. Harshada Pandurang Khasle from Mahapragya Public School, Mumbai. We unfortunately do not have a message from her right now, but our heartiest congratulations to you, Mrs. Harshada Pandurang Khasle from Mumbai. Thank you and congratulations for being the best teacher in Marathi. Moving on, the best primary class teacher from Delhi NCR is Mrs. Smriti Chandran from Alcon International School. My apologies, Mrs. Smriti Chandra. Yeah.
Greetings, everyone. I am Smriti Chandra from Alcon International School, Delhi. I am very honored for being awarded as the best primary class teacher in the Teachers Excellence Award 2021. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to UniApply and the Times of India team for taking the initiative of recognizing the efforts made by teachers during the pandemic. I would like to thank my school, Alcon International, and its management for all the support, guidance, and for conducting CPD programs on a regular basis, which empowered me to think beyond my traditional classroom approach. Thank you.
Mrs. Smriti Chandra from Alcon International School winning the best primary class teacher from Delhi NCR region. Now, the best primary class teacher from Maharashtra is Mrs. Mrunalini Ganesh Damdade from Oxford World School, Pune.
Hello everyone, I am overwhelmed with gratitude to have been selected to receive the Teacher Excellence Awards presented by UniApply. Thank you all so much for being here to share in this occasion. I am so honored to have my work recognized in this way by our Oxford World School, Pune. This accomplishment is not something that I did alone, that there are many others who deserve to share in this award. I would like to thank my family, my students, my parents, my colleagues for their love and support throughout this pandemic situation. I would like to thank you, our principal, Dr. Kavita Roy ma'am, for offering recognition to best teacher in primary class like me. I hope that this recognition of my work can serve as an inspiration to others in this field. Thank you once again for this award.
Well, thank you and congratulations to Mrs. Mrunalini Ganesh Jamdade. And now the best pre-primary class teacher. And this one goes to Mrs. Gunjan Sharma from Manav Rachna International School, Chamwood, Faridabad. This is Delhi NCR region, pre-primary class teacher, the best pre-primary class teacher.
It is really a fortunate moment for me to receive an Excellence Award in category Best Pre-Primary Teacher. I thank Manav Rachna for being the best place to learn and grow. I pay my sincerest gratitude to UniApply. Thank you so much for this award.
Thank you. And now for the best pre-primary class teacher from Maharashtra. This is Miss Serene Wenzel from JBCN International School, Oshiwara, Mumbai. Again, once unfortunately we're not being joined here by Miss Serene Wenzel. Nevertheless, our heartiest congratulations to her for being the best pre-primary class teacher from the state of Maharashtra. We move on to our next category, which is the best teacher in English. And this one goes to Miss Neelam Saxena from Salvan Public School, Gurgaon.
Someone once said,
Being told you are appreciated is one of the simplest and most uplifting things you can hear. I, Neelam Saxena from Salvan Public School, Gurugram, feel extremely honored to receive Teachers Excellence Award from UniApply, powered by Times of India, for recognizing my efforts. Winning this award would not have been possible without the motivation I have got from my principal, Ms. Rashmi Malik, Vice Principal, Ms. Sunita Jakhar, and Headmistress, Ms. Kumudaneja. I really feel very delighted and emotional in this very special moment of my life. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you and congratulations. That was Ms. Neelam Saxena from Salvan Public School, Gurgaon, winning in the Best Teacher in English category from the Delhi NCR region. Now, the Best Teacher in English from Maharashtra is Ms. Mukta Nikhil Kelkar from SPM Public English Medium School, Pune.
Thank you, UniApply and the Times of India for this honor. I would like to thank our institute, SPM Public English Medium School, our principal, Dr. Mrs. Aparna Morris, for constantly guiding and motivating us, our coordinators, and my co-teachers who have always helped and supported me. I would like to thank my family members who have always stood by me. I would also like to thank the parents of our students who have always given valuable and positive suggestions. And last but not the least, I would like to thank my students who have always brought out the best in me. Thank you.
Thank you. That was Ms. Mukta Nikhil Kelkar from SPM Public English Medium School, Pune, winning the Best Teacher in English category from the state of Maharashtra. Now, the next one is the Best Teacher in Economics. And this one goes to Ms. Sweetie Bakshi from Meera Model School, Delhi.
Hello, I am Ms. Sweetie Bakshi and I have been nominated for the Best Teachers Award in Economics. I believe I am a lifelong learner and am always ready to embrace challenges rather than avoid them. I have always encouraged my students to be curious and ask questions, and I use anecdotes and fun facts related to a topic to spark an interest in my students. Winning this award is indeed an honor for me. My hard work has helped me reach the zenith of my professional life and has motivated me to strive for more. This would not have been possible without the guidance and support of my honorable principal, Ms. Sadhna Balla, who always believed in me and ignites a spark in me to extend my limits. I would also like to thank my family and friends who have always been the pillar of my strength. Last but not the least, I would like to thank UniApply and Times of India for providing me with an opportunity to showcase my talent. Thank you.
Well, thank you and many congratulations to you, Ms. Sweetie Bakshi from Meera Model School, Delhi, for being the Best Teacher in Economics. Now we'll take a very quick break from the felicitation ceremony as we are joined here by Dr. Biswajit Saha, who is Director Vocational Education and Training at the Central Board of Secondary Education. He is involved with design of curriculum, development of textbooks, and organizing various teachers training programs besides representing the CBSE in various national and international committees for the holistic development of the education of this country. So I welcome you, Dr. Saha, and I thank you for joining us this evening, for sparing some of your most valuable time to talk to our audiences. And without wasting any time, let me hand it over to you to speak to our audience here.
Thank you, Shamriddhi. Good evening to one and all the eminent panelists present here. And of course, this is a special evening hosted by you with the support of Times of India to recognize the valuable contributions made by our teachers. And definitely, it means a lot. The teachers who are actually involved in creating multiple contributions and also look into the perspective of nation development. And today,
in the on a specific occasions, that is Teachers' Day, honoring this Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan, and at the same time, the existing teachers whose immense involvement are being recognized by you all, it's really praiseworthy and commendable. At the same time, we all know that what way, despite of tremendous difficulties, how they came forward and they are constantly supporting each and every individual missions of the state, government, and of course the individual family. So altogether, these aspirations are a real concern of today's discussions. And at the same time, in many occasions, I used to mention that once teachers means teachers for life. And the way we recognize teachers in our systems, in our society, it is always above all. So that's why, if we look into our ancient wisdom to present context, everywhere the teacher's roles are definitely, it's a above everything. So if we look back to the history, and especially if we look into the dynamisms, what a teachers like Socrates had created. Uh, so I think that flow is still there. So once Socrates to Plato to Aristotle and then Alexander, the similarly our country is also from our ancient teachers, for whom we are discussing today, for whom we are honoring the every teachers community, Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan's contributions, and definitely the entire nation is warm up with respect to the reference of contributions of all the teachers community. So the teachers as a whole can create anything. So one way we are talking about their autonomy, other way we are talking about the new education policy through which the systemic tribe will be there, so that country over a period of 10 years or 20 years positioning towards the global economy, what way it would be. So overall, again, as I have mentioned, the Aristotle philosophy or Socrates philosophy, this is one way we came to know this kind of generations and the teacher's ability. The other part of the Socrates is, I think, most of our teachers know. He's one of his disciple called Clisthenes. He used to come 6 miles away just to listen what the teachers narrates. That also in the open markets in Athens, and his disciples. Uh, that particular, I must say, that Geno, that entire the founder of Stoic philosophy, which ruled Europe for more than 1,000 years. So that is the teacher's contributions. So we are immensely proud of our all teachers, and this kind of movement only be created by the teachers, and when we look them as a leader. So their autonomous well-being should not be guided by any framework. It is always for any systems, we may have a good infrastructure, so-called very good building, laboratory, and also we have the student. But without the teachers, I think the entire systems of infrastructure, even students' learning abilities and whatever it may be, I think it is futile. So every time we need one mentor, one philosopher, one guide, and ultimately, if we combine, it is the teachers. So we at CBSE, we are immensely indebted to to this teachers community. Because of you, I think whatever name, fame we organizations are present in India or abroad, once again, it is because of you. So my heartfelt gratitude to all the teachers who are being recognized today or who are directly or indirectly associated with our systems, and that is the systems of education and systems of delivery and systems of humanity. Once again, thank you, the organizing team, for inviting me to witness this gala event. Thank you very much. Over to Samriti.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much, Dr. Biswajit Saha. We thank you for talking to all of our audiences here. And like I said, for sparing your valuable time and joining us on our evening's program. Thank you. We move on now. We are going to resume the felicitation ceremony, as I'm sure the teachers who are left are eagerly waiting for their names to be called out. The next category is the best teacher in economics. Remember, we did the best teacher in economics from the Delhi NCR region before Dr. Saha's speech. Now we are doing the best teacher in economics from the Maharashtra region. And this one goes to Mrs. N.S. Lakshmi Sengupta from Bombay Scottish School, Mumbai.
Good evening, everyone. I stand truly humbled before you as I receive this award given to me in appreciation of my contribution to the teaching of economics. I want to thank God Almighty for having bestowed this honor upon me, my principal, Ms. Jane Kotian, for her constant guidance and support, my colleagues for their encouragement, my family and friends for being my pillar of strength, and my students for their unconditional love and faith in me. Special thanks to the various teaching communities that I'm a part of, who empowered me with the skill sets needed to create happy learning environment even in an online setup. Many thanks to UniApply and Times of India for providing a platform to showcase the efforts of the teaching community and for appreciating the same. This recognition has motivated me to continue to strive harder and aim for excellence in the field of education. William Butler Yeats said, "Education is not the filling of a pail, but the lighting of a fire." I tend to be the torch that would keep the flame of learning alive and light the many young minds that will cross my path in their pursuit of knowledge. Thank you.
Well, very well said. Thank you and congratulations to you, Mrs. N.S. Lakshmi Sengupta from Bombay Scottish School, Mumbai, for being the best teacher in economics. We're now going to move on to our next category. As much as our primary subjects are important, so is art and craft. And the best teacher in art and craft from the Delhi NCR region is Mr. Nirmalaya Banerjee from Bal Bharati Public School, Delhi. Over to you.
Hello, I'm Nirmalaya Banerjee from Bal Bharati Public School, Rohini, Delhi. I would like to thank UniApply and Times of India for recognizing and bestowing me with this award for Best Art and Craft Teacher. It is indeed a great honor, and it thus strengthens my belief in the methodology I am following. Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations, Mr. Banerjee from Bal Bharati Public School on being the best teacher in art and craft in the Delhi NCR region. Now, the best teacher in art and craft in the Maharashtra region is Mr. Dilip Tukaram Pawar from Pawar Public School, Pune.
Happy Teachers' Day to one and all. Today is a great day to learn something new. Yes, and we have accepted this challenge in this pandemic period. Nevertheless, we have conducted the art and craft classes in this virtual platform also. Stepwise pictures were shared from grade 1 to 10. And art integration project, this was the most challenging work for the students as well as teachers also. And we have worked very effectively. Art virtual exhibition, it was one of the best activity during this pandemic period. I sincerely thanks to UniApply and the Times of India for giving me the Best Art Teacher Excellency Award. Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations, Mr. Dilip Pawar, for being the best teacher in art and craft and for that video message. We now move on to our next category, which is the best teacher in chemistry. And here the winner from the Delhi NCR region is Miss Deepthi Gupta from Sanskriti School, the best teacher in chemistry.
Hello everyone, greetings of the day. I am extremely honored to be recognized as the best teacher in chemistry in the Teacher Excellence Award 2021. Technology, especially in these unprecedented times, has been like grasping the straws and allowed teaching and learning go uninterrupted in virtual manner. Winning this award would not have been possible without the inspiration I have received from my principal, Mrs. Richa Sharma Agnihotri, Vice Principal Mrs. Purni Rajesh, my seniors, my colleagues, and not to be forgotten, my family, for providing me the constant support and strength to challenge myself and perform better at each stage. Thank you so much for the recognition.
Thank you, Ms. Deepthi Gupta from Sanskriti School there, Delhi, the best teacher in chemistry. And now we also have a best teacher in chemistry from the state of Maharashtra, and it is Mrs. Zainab Mustafa Mala from Diamond Jubilee High School, Mumbai. Let's give it a round of applause for her.
Greetings to one and all. It's a huge honor to receive the Teacher Excellence Award for Chemistry from among the many educators who shared their work. You never fail until you stop trying. Words are just not enough to express my jubilation and extend my gratitude to UniApply and the Times of India, who has laid this platform for educators to showcase their work and receive a recognition. All this would not be possible without the support and guidance of my organization, the Aga Khan Education Service, under which is Diamond Jubilee High School flourishing and enriching the careers of educators. I am humbly grateful to my school heads who believes in my skills and assisted me to shape myself to what I am today. Once again, a very big thank you to the organizers and jury of UniApply for honoring me with this award. Thank you.
Thank you and congratulations to Mrs. Zainab Mustafa Mala from Diamond Jubilee High School, Mumbai, the best teacher in chemistry. Now from chemistry, we move on to biology. And here in the Delhi NCR category, the best teacher in biology, ladies and gentlemen, is Miss Manpreet Kaur from Modern School, Barakhamba Road, Delhi.
Greetings everyone and a very happy Teachers' Day to all my fellow teachers. At the onset, I would like to thank UniApply Group, Times of India for recognizing the hard work done by the teachers and honoring me with this award. The highest form of recognition, of course, comes from my students, which keeps me going. That being said, appreciation from the competent authorities always reaffirms your hard work and competency, which inspires you to take a step further. Dr. Datta, Principal Modern School, has always inspired us to strive for the best. Thank you, sir. Awards, of course, are a recognition for the efforts made, and one feels humbled and motivated to perform better and achieve higher goals. Thank you for recognizing my efforts. Gratitude is also in place for my colleagues and family for always supporting me. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Ms. Manpreet Kaur. Thank you and congratulations to you. Moving on, the best teacher in biology after the Delhi NCR region. Now we move on to the Maharashtra region. And here the winner is Ms. Bhavana Ketul Sutaria Shah from CM International School, Pune.
Hello everyone, I am Mrs. Bhavana Ketul Sutaria Shah. I am feeling honored and I am very happy to receive Best Teacher Award in Biology category. I am thankful to UniApply and Times of India for choosing me for this award. I would like to thank CM International School principal and all the teachers for always supporting me and creating an environment for growth at every step. I would like to dedicate this award for all the teachers throughout the world who are working hard to create a good generation for tomorrow. Thank you.
Well, thank you and congratulations to you, Ms. Bhavna Shah, for being the best teacher in biology. From biology, we now move on to the best teacher in social science, and this is Mrs. Garima Joshi from Kothari International School, Noida. Mrs. Garima Joshi.
Teachers affect eternity, and no one can tell where their influence stops. Thank you, UniApply and Times of India, for conferring this award and giving us teachers an opportunity to showcase our work and effort throughout the year. On this Teachers' Day, I assure that this award will continue to inspire me to give my best and make education progressive and enriching. Thank you.
Thank you and congratulations. Moving on to the next category, from social science, we go to history. And the best teacher in history for the Delhi NCR region is Miss Mansi Malkhotia from Bal Bhavan Public School, Mayur Vihar, Delhi.
Warm greetings to everyone. I would like to take this opportunity to thank UniApply for honoring and awarding me as the best teacher in history. It is a matter of pride that my hard work has been manifested through this felicitation. Also, I would like to thank my mentor, Mr. Vivid Gupta, Principal Bal Bhavan Public School, for always providing great learning opportunities to teachers. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Mansi Malkhotia. Now, the best teacher in history from Maharashtra is Ms. Jayvanti Pundalik Pawar from the Global Indian International School, Pune.
Hi. Nevertheless, I'm very glad to deliver my speech on such an important and momentous occasion of my life. It is a huge honor for me to receive this award and for being recognized as the best teacher in history in the Teachers Excellence Award 2021 presented by UniApply. I am deeply honored for the support and guidance from my family members and our principal, Dr. D. Lakshmi Prasanna, for this recognition of my work. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Pawar, the best teacher in history from Maharashtra. Moving on from history to mathematics, the best teacher in mathematics from Delhi NCR is Ms. Geetika Datta from DAV Public School, Gurugram.
Good evening, everyone. It gives me a lot of pride and honor to receive this prestigious award for the best teacher in mathematics in Teachers Excellence Awards 2021. I am deeply grateful to UniApply and the Times of India for this. In the time of pandemic, when the teachers and the students are finding it so difficult to make the teaching learning process go smooth, I am happy and satisfied that I could bring a little difference to make it a little easy for them. I am thankful to the principal and my colleagues of DAV Public School, Sector 14 Gurugram, who helped me in giving me this opportunity and motivating me throughout. I cannot stop thanking my family. Without them, it wouldn't have been possible at all. So thank you so much, everyone. I am honored to receive the award. Thank you.
Thank you and congratulations, Ms. Geetika Datta. We move on from Delhi NCR to now the best teacher in mathematics in the Maharashtra region. And this one goes to Ms. Vaishali Babban Andraskar from Pawar Public School, Nanded City. Well, we don't have a message from her though. So we'll move on to our next category and thank Ms. Vaishali Andraskar and congratulate her once again. The next category is the best teacher in science. And in the Delhi NCR region, this one goes to Ms. Suchita Pal from St. Columbus School, Delhi. Ms. Suchita Pal from St. Columbus School, Delhi.
Good evening to all. As I receive this award, I express my heartfelt gratitude to UniApply and the Times of India for the recognition and the honor bestowed on me. My heartfelt thanks to my principal, Brother Larry Miranda of St. Columbus School, for nominating my name for this award, and the school fraternity for their support through my journey. And gratitude to the Almighty for making me the chosen one. Thank you once again.
Thank you and congratulations to you, Mr. Chitapal, the best teacher in science from St. Columbus School, Delhi. Now to the best teacher in science in Maharashtra, Mr. Riaz Ahmed Jafar Shah from Ikra Urdu High School, Jalgaon.
Hello, I am Riaz Ahmed Jafar Shah from Jalgaon, Maharashtra. Sir, I just came to know that my nomination has been considered and I have been selected for Teacher Excellence Award 2021 as a Best Teacher in Science category. First of all, I am very much thankful to Almighty Allah, and then I am very much thankful to the team UniApply and the team Times of India that they appreciate me and give me a chance to work with more efforts and great enthusiasm in future for the society, community and for the country. I am also very much thankful to my parents, my team members, family members, and especially my headmaster and president, Dr. Abdul Karim Salar, that they always appreciates my efforts and encourages me for doing so. Really, I am very much happy and accepting this.
Thank you, Mr. Riaz. Congratulations to you. You are the best teacher in science in the in the Maharashtra region. Now we move on to computer studies, which is our next subject. And the best teacher in computer studies in the Delhi NCR region is Miss Varsha Siktia from Lancers Convent Senior Secondary School, New Delhi.
UniApply, thank you jury members who have selected me for this award. I am highly obliged and my happiness knows no limits. I would like to thank the principal of my school, Mrs. Latesh Chaudhary, and the academic head, Mrs. Mili Kumar Bhatnagar, for nominating me for this award. I would like to thank the Almighty who has always been my strength by my side. This award is definitely going to motivate me to work even much harder and taking the best out of me while rendering my service and teaching the children and serving the students and ultimately serving the country. Once again, thank you everyone.
Thank you, Ms. Varsha Siktia. Congratulations to you for winning the Best Teacher in Computer Studies in the Delhi NCR category. Now, the Best Teacher in Computer Studies from Maharashtra is Ms. Archana Suvarna from Pawar Public School, Bhandup, Mumbai. Unfortunately, not joining us on the show this evening. We send across our best wishes and congratulations to you, and thank you for your contribution, and thank you for being the best teacher in computer studies. Moving on, the next category is music and dance, and here the best teacher from Delhi, we have Miss Shalini Gupta from Modern Convent School, Dwarka.
Dear all, it is huge honor for me to receiving this award. I am deeply honored by the jury for recognition of my work. Believing God and believing myself is the key of success. I want to give special thanks to UniApply and the Times of India. Thank you so much for choosing me for this award. Thank you so much.
Thank you and congratulations to you, Ms. Shalini Gupta. We move on to our next category, the best teacher in music and dance, this time from Maharashtra, and it is Miss Sharda Milind Shelugar from Little Wonders International School, Nasik.
Hello everyone. Today I am receiving Teacher Excellence Award 2021 for the Best Teacher in Dance and Music category, presented by India's largest endowment automation platform company, which is UniApply. powered by India's oldest and largest English newspaper, The Times of India. This is really a very proud moment for me. Thank you so much, UniApply and The Times of India for this award. Thank you.
Thank you and congratulations, Mrs. Sharda Milan Shelukar. And you are the best teacher in music and dance, and we salute you. Now, moving on to our next subject. This is the best teacher in Hindi, and Mrs. Krishna Dikshit from Columbia Foundation School, Delhi, is the winner in this category, the best teacher in Hindi.
नमस्कार, कोलंबिया फाउंडेशन विद्यालय से मैं कृष्णा दीक्षित हिंदी अध्यापिका टाइम्स ऑफ इंडिया तथा यूनि अप्लाई टीम को हार्दिक धन्यवाद कहती हूं कि आज शिक्षक दिवस के शुभ अवसर पर उन्होंने मुझे मेरे विषय में श्रेष्ठ प्रदर्शन हेतु सम्मानित किया। एक शिक्षक के लिए इससे बड़ा उपहार और पुरस्कार हो ही नहीं सकता। एक शिक्षक निस्वार्थ भाव से अपने विद्यार्थियों के सुनहरे भविष्य के लिए प्रयास करता है। टाइम्स ऑफ इंडिया टीम द्वारा इस परिश्रम तथा कर्मठता के लिए प्रत्येक शिक्षक को जो सम्मान दिया गया है, उसके लिए मैं हृदय से आप सभी का आभार व्यक्त करती हूँ। धन्यवाद।
Thank you and congratulations to you, Mrs. Krishna Dikshit from Columbia Foundation School, Delhi. Moving on, now the best teacher in Hindi from the state of Maharashtra is Miss Samaina Khan from Diamond Jubilee ICSE School, Mazgaon.
Good evening, one and all. I am Miss Samina Khan from Diamond Jubilee High School, Mumbai. It is hard to put this feeling into words. It is a huge honor for me to receive this Teacher Excellence Award for being the best Hindi teacher. I am deeply honored by Times of India and UniApply for this recognition of my work. I would like to thank my principal, Ms. Nutan Iyer, my vice principal, Ms. Taskeen Bore, my section head, Ms. Peptina, my students and my colleagues in encouraging me to work hard. This award will always motivate me to achieve more success in life. Thank you.
Well, thank you and congratulations to you, Ms. Samaina Khan. Now, for those of you who are wondering that if we've probably come to an end of the felicitation ceremony, we haven't, because we have a very special category today, and it's called as the jury's honorable mention to all the teachers who have made significant contributions in their subjects. Now, I'm going to start with the first category. It is the best teacher in English, and the jury's honorable mention is for Miss Vidisha Das Gupta from Heritage Experiential Learning School, Gurgaon. I think we'll move on to our next category. We have the best teacher in English. Now this time from Delhi, and it is Miss Parita Chawla. Miss Parita Chawla from Modern Convent School, Dwarka, Delhi. The best teacher in English from Delhi, an honorable mention from the jury, Miss Parita Chawla, Modern Convent School, Dwarka, Delhi. Moving on to the next subject, the best teacher in computer science. And this one goes to Miss Neetu Dhiman from Vega School, Gurgaon. The best teacher in computer science, Miss Neetu Dhiman from Vega School, Gurgaon. There's a special mention for the best teacher in political science, and this one's for Miss Deepti Chawla from Kothari International School, Noida. Ms. Deepti Chawla from Kothari International School, Noida. The next category is the best teacher in business studies, and there's an honorable mention from the jury for Dr. Ekta Kandhari from Alcon International School, Mayur Vihar, Delhi. The best teacher in business studies. Moving on, the best pre-primary class teacher, and it is Miss Smita Golia from Little Angels International School, Mumbai. The best pre-primary class teacher, Miss Smita Golia from Little Angels International School, Mumbai. Moving on, the best teacher in English is Mr. Abhinandan Bhattacharya from JBCN International School, Oshiwara, Mumbai. A special mention from the jury, Mr. Abhinandan Bhattacharya from JBCN International School, Oshiwara. Again, an honorable mention for the best teacher in art and craft, and this one is Miss Manisha Verma from Vega School, Gurugram. Miss Manisha Verma from Vega School, Gurugram is the best teacher in art and craft, jury's honorable mention. The best teacher in history is Miss Nandini Krishna from JBCN International School, Oshiwara, Mumbai. Jury's honorable mention for Miss Nandini Krishna from JBCN International School, Oshiwara, Mumbai for being best teacher in history. Moving on, the best teacher in science is Miss Anjana Pramod from Sri Ramakrishna Education Foundation, State Nandalal Dhuth English Medium School from Ahmednagar City. The best teacher in science, Miss Anjana Pramod. Moving on, the best teacher in mathematics, a special mention for Miss Ritu Dhiman from Delhi Public School, Greater Noida. The best teacher in mathematics is Miss Ritu Dhiman from DPS, Greater Noida. And last but not the least, the final award in this category, which is the jury's honorable mention, is for the best teacher in Hindi. And as you can see on your screens, it is Dr. Savita Upadhyay from Salvan Public School, Gurgaon. Well, thank you. And with that, we have now finally come to an end of the felicitation ceremony. We'd like to once again extend our heartiest congratulations and gratitude to all the teachers who have won. And for those who haven't won, we salute your work and we thank you. We commend you for all the effort you have taken. And, please know that you are the pillars of an educated society, and we definitely salute you. So before I formally close, I'm going to request Mr. Vikram Shah once again, who is with us. He's the Chief Business Officer with UniApply, to deliver a final vote of thanks.
Thank you so much, Samriddhi, for your kind words and supporting us throughout this event. Thank you, Shri Anurag Tripathi ji and Dr. Biswajit Shah for graciously actually accepting our request and spending your Sunday evening with us in honoring teachers on this auspicious Teachers' Day award ceremony organized by UniApply with support from Times of India. It was not a easy, I would say, decision to come close and create this entire list of winners. As I said in the beginning, that there were 3,100 entries which we got for this nominations which we received for this award. And in the last 1 month, the entire UniApply team, as well as Times of India team, actually worked relentlessly to ensure that we come up with a good, ensure that those discussions and decisions which led to the winners are formalized and we can present this award to all the winners. I am sincerely thankful to Times of India, to UniApply team, to Shri Anurag Tripathi ji, Dr. Biswajit Shah ji from CBSC for again coming and actually spending their time with us, and to all the principals, founders who actually nominated their teachers, and to the teachers also who nominated themselves for this prestigious awards. I'm very sure that UniApply will go build brick by brick, as rightly said by Shri Anurag Tripathi, that we have to build the new education policy and we need to ensure that the teachers are at the forefront in this new education policy, in our teaching and in adopting technology. So UniApply, as well as No Paper Forms, will not keep any stone unturned in supporting the schools, the universities, the business schools, in supporting the technology and in taking the technology from one level to another, in making students learn in whatever ways they can. So thank you once again, all our viewers. Thank you, all the winners. And I'm congratulating all the winners personally. Appreciate your time on the show. And thank you, Times of India, for being such a nice host. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. My best
you, sir.
wishes.
Thank you once again, Vikram, for that vote of thanks. And thank you once again, ladies and gentlemen, for all of our audiences. We have now come to an end of the Teachers Excellence Awards 2021, presented to you by UniApply and powered by Times of India. Till we meet next, please follow COVID-appropriate behavior, keep wearing your masks, and stay safe. Thank you. You have a pleasant evening.